Hey there, other guys. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some pretty expected and sad news. But I mean, sad is really the wrong term. It's really like, come on, guys. Why did you really do this? Highguard, a game that's only been out for like 4 or 5 weeks now, announces that it is going to be leaving. So here is their official Twitter page. All new PvP shooter from Wild Light Entertainment. Ride, fight, and raid in the battle for control of mythical continent. All right. Anywho, they announced that they're not going to be, supporting the game anymore. They're going to be taking it offline. So let's go ahead and read what they have to say. This is their post, their article. Highguard's final update arriving soon. Thank you for playing with us. As you can see, the engagement on this one post alone, despite all of the site, like all of the views on it, is absolutely insane. It's another sure proof that people are not willing and wanting to play ongoing live service games anymore. The live service game fatigue is just getting out of hand, really. Like they need to realize that real fast and in a hurry. When you have a game like Resident Evil Requiem that's killing it, and then you have a game like Highguard, which is just another Concord 2, and potentially could be a marathon in a couple of weeks, sadly to say. But today we're sharing difficult news. We have made the decision to permanently shut down Highguard on March 12th. That's in 9 days, guys. So even if they have a final update, that means that final update is going to be like a week long, maybe, if you're lucky and you're actually playing this crap. Since launch, more than 2 million players stepped into Highguard's world. You shared feedback, created content, and many believed in what we were building. For that, we're deeply grateful. Despite the passion and hard work of our team, we have not been able to build a sustainable player base to support the game long term. Servers will remain online until March 12th. We hope you'll jump in with us one more time to show your support and get those final great matches in while we still can. The team is excited to release one final update to enjoy in the remaining life of the game. We'll be adding a new warden, a new weapon, account level progression, and skill trees. Full patch notes are coming, and we're targeting tonight or tomorrow morning for the patch release. From all of us at Wildlight, thank you for playing, for supporting us, and for being a part of Highguard's story. Just absolute sad. Literally, like the first thing people are saying, sources tell me Highguard is stable, please God. The guys had a year-long roadmap, though. Literally, what the fuck was the point of this game? You're not even going to entertain the thought that it could be salvaged like No Man's Sky. That's insane. Concord, Highguard, Marathon's next. At least we'll have the memes. Yeah, man, it's sad. It's really sad, especially from over here at PC Gamer. Highguard didn't flop, and it's community noted. Highguard flopped. But realistically, we can't be surprised. This game got its spotlight at the Games Awards back in December, and it came out a few weeks after that. It was the final spot. It was the showcase of the Game Awards. And then here we are 6 weeks later. I think it's only going to last 45 days in total, if I'm not mistaken, and it's going to be taken off. And again, I think that this realistically has to do more with the CEO and the company not understanding the fact that this crap is unwanted. Live services are unwanted. Like, what's the point of playing a live service when there's Fortnite, there's Call of Duty, there's Destiny, there's Rocket League probably, there's Arc Raiders, there's, all of these other games that are trying to be live service. Even Marathon already is targeting us as a live service game. It's like, bro, come on. I don't have all the time in the world. I'm sorry. And I'm going to play the game that, entertains me and keeps me engaged the most. I don't need another first-person shooter, arena shooter. I don't need another hero shooter. I don't need another mishmash slop of all 3 or 4, whatever kind of genre that this game was trying to be. You know, I want something unique. I want something playable that's not going to be broken at the start like Marathon has been. I want something that when it comes out and I get my hands on it, it makes me feel, for lack of a better term, something again. And Highguard just wasn't it. I could tell that from the get-go, man. From the first time I laid eyes on Highguard, I didn't like the way it looked. You know what I mean? I didn't like the art style. It's not that it looks terrible, it looks corny to me. Like, look at this. Like, it doesn't look appealing in my opinion. I don't want a fucking wolf that turns into a first person shooter thing that, you know, I'm fighting, or this, whatever this is. You know, like this reminds me of like Valorant, but with better gunplay, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, that is awesome. But at the same time, it's like this is just, you know, oh my gosh, at least they, you know, posted a meme with it. But it really reminds me of a really old game, which you might or you might not know, called Champions Return to Arms, mixed in with Titanfall, because obviously it's from the Titanfall developers. This is their movement style, this is their like gameplay style. Like, that's fine and everything, and like this looks cool. Like, this guy that's really good at it looks awesome. Do I think that I'm going to be like making plays like this? Fuck no. And I don't want to put in the time and effort to make plays like this, if I'm being honest with you. Like, this shit looks exhausting. I'm sorry. I'm at that point in my age where like Call of Duty's enough. The movement on Call of Duty is really fucking torture. The, you know, Fortnite's enough. Those two got me, bro. If I want to play like a real, you know, I guess you could say competitive shooter, those got me. And if I want something to shake it up, I'm going to go back to Battlefield 6, even though that's a fucking live service game too. It just feels like it steals your money as well. And that's another thing with these kinds of games, man. What's the point of getting into this game, playing it a handful of times, not finishing the battle pass, and then I lose it all? You know? They want us to get into this game so very badly, but then you don't play it enough and you lose all of this shit. And I don't know if that's how this is. I don't know if there was a battle pass. Frankly, it doesn't matter anymore. But like, that's how most of these live service games are. You have very few, like Halo, when they did Halo Infinite's multiplayer, and you have what was the other one? Marvel Rivals does it as well, where if you buy the battle pass, you have it forever. I don't know if they did that with this. They should have. I really hope they did. But now it's again, what's the fucking point if the game is just going to shut down in less than a year? And it really seems like very familiar territory with like Batgirl movie, where they made the whole movie and then wrote it off for taxes. What's the point of this? To scrap a studio, to have a reason to scrap a studio? You know, for another reason to make a fucking AI game out of it or something? I don't know. That's just kind of like the dystopian future that I feel like we're heading towards. It's unfortunate. It's really sad to see this go. I feel for them. I bet they could have made a badass game. But it's even more embarrassing that they're not even giving it like a year to come back from. And I feel like that's the bigger fuck up. And I've seen posts talking about their CEO thinking that it was totally not it being a fucking live service game. And that it was just, you know, they didn't get it type shit. What did they say exactly? Hold on. I'm looking for this now, actually, because this shit is out of touch. If out of touch, like, you know, slapped you in the face, like I that didn't make sense. But like, what? It doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Hold on now. Okay. Nope, not that one. That's AI generated movies. All right, where are you? Okay, nobody. Nope. That's a rage bait. Where are you? Launch it again. We were all busy, we swear. Okay, actually, I don't even know where it is anymore. But it is what it is. It's like their fucking CEO is just out of touch, and that's the worst part about it. You know what I mean? Incredible difficult decision, part ways. Yeah. But yeah, it just goes to show that these CEOs don't even like really understand what's going on. So, can you be mad? No, not really. Can you be sad? Probably not even. But anywho, that's the video. Everybody could have seen this coming from a mile away. I appreciate you all for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.